Hello everybody. Today we got in front of us a boiler here in a garage, and the report is that it wasn't working. I found that I have no power to my hot water controls, and naturally I went for the breakers, and I found I had power coming out of the breaker, but I did not have any power coming off from the cutoff switch. So as we see right here, we got a cutoff switch. Now the funny thing is, when I measured power, I used my power sniffer. I found that I had power live at the whole entire apparatus here, the electrical apparatus, the electrical box here. And then I immediately kind of went into alarm, and I went for a real true ground, which here we have. He has a water wall hung heater, and he has the boiler right beside it. But anyways, long story short, I went for a true ground, which is the copper down here, and then I went to the old FPE electric panel here. It's a really old panel there, so I figured I lost the ground in the panel. Well, it turns out all the way from this conduit up is not conducting any electricity whatsoever. However, when I went to this piece of BX here, this old MC style cable, I found immediately that I had power live on the MC cable, which then made me switch over to ohms. And then I found out that we have a grounded hot wire here. The black cable in the BX here is grounded. And so what I was going to do is just show you what that looks like on the ohm scale as we pull this off one more time here. So we got our meter here, and we got it set for ohms, and what's going to happen is you're going to see that register power. You're going to see those register resistance as I scale it out here, ohm it out, so to say. So let's see here. All right. So, as you can see right there, we got ohms there, and I'm gonna just touch it right on the black wire here. I'm gonna touch it right there on the black wire, and we're gonna see if we have any resistance going to ground. See, right there you don't have any resistance going to ground, but what I noticed was when I moved over this wire, there it is right there. You got a little bit of resistance. And then when you move over this whole switch back a little bit, the resistance disappears. Yeah. See? Just like that. In a certain position. Thus pretty much making this wire bad. So we're going to change this wire out real quick and see if we can get this thing back up and running real fast. Or what we might do is shorten our cable past the splice point here. And what we're also going to do is tighten back on our other connection on our FPE panel here, which I know you can't see from there, but our main panel here on the other side, we're going to tighten up on this BX and make sure it's got a good ground, so that way if it does short to ground, it'll be an immediate short and a swift trip of the breaker. Alright, we got our new switch in, nice and new. We don't have any more back voltage coming out of there. We got our boiler up and running here. And we also cleaned out the burn chambers and got her up and running here. Nice pretty blue flames there. And that resolved this situation pretty successfully. Hope you enjoyed the video.